All right, my man. Without no further ado, state your name. Let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
My name is Kevin Williams. I played 6 years in the NBA, and I'm here with Real Talk with my man Nick the King. We're going to shoot the crap. We're going to shake it up. We're going to throw it down, and we're going to give it to you raw and uncensored.
And it's going to be CeeLo.
It's going to be CeeLo.
No snake eyes over here,
We
baby.
don't roll nothing but head cracks, baby.
All right, man. Let's get into it, man. I know you wasn't high on the Knicks when we first met, but as the days went on during these hot summers, I think Nicavelli got you somewhat sniffing Nick Phantom. Come on, man. Yeah, I do. You got the Nick bucket cap.
Man. I like the Knicks.
I mean, you came a long way, man.
I did. I realized that, some things about the Knicks I don't like, but I shouldn't, beat the Knicks up with that.
Yeah, and we understand how you feel about the front office.
And I'm not going to be, I'm not going to do that.
I mean,
my heart chasing me even more.
Yeah, saying leave James Dolan alone. Yeah, but you can't until he stop picking on Charles Oakley, man.
Leave him alone, man, because nothing I say, Nick, is going to change the reality of corporate power and the structure and how they're going to do this. This is going to go on, until I guess, he says he wants to win a championship. He has the ability to do that. He got enough money to do that.
Okay.
$43 million, man, to do it. Yeah.
All right.
Get players here, man.
Okay. Now, let's jump into it, man. Lots going on, man. We don't know whether the Donovan Mitchell's going to come. Some say we don't need him, that he will make your starting five strong, but he'll make the bench weak.
Like with me, with that, I got to look at the chemistry. I've been watching film on Donovan. Donovan is a good shooter, but he's too one-on-one. There's no cohesion in what he does. He dribbles. He's an individual. Okay, and my problem is the Knicks got cohesion. They move the ball around. When the ball gets to Donovan, it stops, man. And he dribbles to the basket. He'll shoot. He got 5 assists a year, but I got to look at his playoff stats. I didn't look at his playoff stats. I looked at his regular season stats.
His regular season stats.
It's pretty good, man. He had like 25, 5, and 6 rebounds. So that's pretty good stats for the regular season, but you know how I feel about the regular season.
So you feel regular season really don't mean nothing, and the battle test is postseason.
Getting this money, and y'all guys are putting on the events during the regular season for the organization to get its money. Okay, playoffs is the league, and the best team that's going to play and vie to be the champion of it, and that's what really counts. That's when you walk away with the Hugh O'Brien trophy. So
right,
the Larry O'Brien trophy. So you gotta know that's what it is. And I'm trying to explain it to you. It's exciting to go through a season, but if we have a successful season, we gotta go to the playoffs. And the Knicks don't prepare. It's obvious. You beat Atlanta all year, and then you don't prepare for the playoffs, and they beat y'all.
Well, could that be because? All right, sorry for cutting you off. Could that be because they had the best player number at the time, which was Julius Randle? Julius Randle had a ultimate season, playing very well.
People W, you should know. I've been there. When you lead a team, their scouting report is, you ever get boxed in one? I got boxed in one. You run them off. You move without the ball, man. You run them off the screens, man. You set your man up, and when you get open that split second, you got to shoot. It's different when you're being double teamed and keyed on. You got to pass more. You got to look for open men because somebody's open. So if you throw it to the open man and he throws that extra pass, guess what? We got a basket. And that's what the Knicks are working on, making the extra pass to get the open man open to get the best optimal shot. And I see that that's what they're doing. That's the original Knicks formula. Ball movement, defense, and not only that, unselfishness. And when you bring Donovan Mitchell here, I think he's going to retard that. That's just my opinion.
So you're going to say he's a ball hawk. But before you answer that,
I wouldn't say he's a ball hawk. I think he shoots at 41%. So if he took 10 shots, he's only going to make 4 of them. So that's a lot of shots, and you don't even get an average percent. He doesn't shoot well enough. You shoot a lot, man.
But can we say the same for R.J. Barrett? Since you want to make that analogy,
like
R.J. Barrett sometimes.
Yeah, okay, but listen, I'm gonna say this: R.J. shoots just as good as him, but you moving R.J. around. You gotta give him a definitive role. You got R.J. playing the 3, and he's a 2 guard. Now you got a 2 guard. Now he's a 3. So that's not what That's not what I envision RJ. I envision RJ to be the 2, okay, and that's his position. Now you want to put him at the small forward, and let me tell you something.
So you think he's at a disadvantage playing the small forward?
Back in the '80s, RJ would not have been a small forward, man. He's too big, strong. There's too many stronger. They would have dominated him, and he would have been a 2 guard. That's his position, okay. And I'm telling you, that's his position. So I don't know. Maybe he'll bulk up, but I know this much: RJ gonna come to play this year. This is his 4th year. He's seasoned, man. It's like, man, you graduate from high school, you get ready for college, man. He done graduated, man. He's gonna become an all-pro, man. And y'all gotta believe that. And 10-man Thibodeau, you gotta run your offense through him, not Randle. Because RJ will pass and cut. Simple as that.
And speaking of Julius Randle once again, right?
Yes.
Can he play off the ball? Do he need the balls in his hand to be effective on the court?
Yeah, he has to have the ball. And that's what makes Julius Randle effective. He has the ball all the time. Okay? And unfortunately, he doesn't pass as well as he shoots. He doesn't pass the ball well at all. And sometimes he's off. He shoots bad shots, man. And that's just me watching tape, Julius. Overall, you're a good player. You average 20, 10, and 5 during the regular season.
Right. 20, 25 during the regular season.
Yeah, you average 20, 25 during the regular season, and then 18, 7, and 4 turnovers in the playoffs. So, that's a digression.
Let me ask you something. Who was that, man? That was James Dolan?
That was my sister.
If that was a James Dolan call, how would that have went?
I wouldn't answer. I would have not answered. I don't. After listening to James Dolan talk about Oakley and how he fabricated that story to justify his nefarious deed, I wouldn't even talk to him.
Okay, man.
And for you to say Charles Oakley was drunk, I know Oakley. Oakley don't drink. Okay, he drinks soda. I know. I've had dinner with him. Okay, he doesn't drink. He's not an alcoholic. So all that you said is a lie, and I don't like that. You lied on him like that.
Okay, man.
And you can lie because you're the authority. Like Trump lying his ass off, and he's still walking around thinking he's a fucking politician. Hurry up and lock that nigga the fuck up, man.
All right, that's what it is, man. We don't want to get off track.
No, I just wanted to say that.
Okay, yeah, because I did throw it out there with the Dolan call.
It's okay.
James Dolan call. But you said Julius Randle can't play off the ball. No. He need the ball in his hand.
Got him. It's obvious. Don't you see Thibodeau calling ISO plays for him? When he doesn't get, he only does. Now, I looked at the film. Thibodeau only do that when Randle's struggling. When Randle's playing a real good game, he doesn't ISO because he knows he's strong in his sets. When he's struggling in his sets, he ISOs.
And why is that?
I guess he wants him to get in rhythm. I don't know. He defers to him. If he's off, go to RJ, go to Grimes. You got Obi. You got a whole array of fucking weapons you don't use. And that's my problem with 10-man Thibodeau. They don't utilize his players right now.
Wow.
And everybody knows that. It's not just me.
Okay.
You can read the comments, man. They say it, man.
All right.
And then for you, this is what my problem is. You already know this man done been here all this time. He got 1 out of 3. This year, y'all better win. Because I want Mark Jackson here. I want to win it. I want a winning, good environment here in New York, man. This shit is terrible here, man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear about this dude, Wild Wild West, and Leon Rose, and these stupid idiots that entertain in office that I wouldn't even entertain them. Your team is solid the way it is, man. You understand? And you need to let it go. You done develop them players. They're in their 3rd year. They ready. So you got to let them play, man. And then once you see, after you get an evaluation after a year, because y'all going to do good this year if y'all leave this team the way it is. Y'all should be able to make moves for the future, positive moves, and y'all should have 7, 8 good core players after this year.
Right.
Once we see what goes on.
Right.
Then y'all should build from there.
Now, I don't know if you was aware. You said something that's making me want to bring this topic up.
Yes.
You said the Knicks is going to be all right this year if they leave their players alone.
Yeah.
Stick with what they got.
Yeah.
I want to touch bases on Mitch. Big money Mitch, man.
That's my boy.
Got the 60 mil.
Love that.
That man got some skills in his arsenal that hasn't been displayed yet.
That's what I'm talking about.
He got a 3-ball. He's been practicing for the past 2 years.
He got footwork. Yo, I'm not, only thing I'm going to say, Mitch, I want you to catch the ball better. Sometimes you bobble it, but that's normal. You get bad passes, but I want you to work on catching the ball and don't bring it down, Mitch. Mitch is skilled, man. I've seen a lot of film on him. It's no way we not supposed to go through him. When you got good teams, man, and you got a good center like this Mitchell Robinson is going to be a great center, man. Y'all got to know, I'm telling you, in the next 2 years, y'all going to see it, man. And then y'all going to be saying, oh, Kevin, no, I love the big man. The big man is what wins the game, man. You got to have that big man active. And Mitch is a real big man.
How would you rate him, man? Because someone said he was one of the...
At this point, I'm going to give him a 7, 7.5, because he's raw now. But he don't have nothing but an upside, man. So if he starts at a 7.5, shoot, by the time he finishes, he should be an 11. He's going to be way more than what we expect for him to be, man. Great shot blocker.
Is he going to be a Clint Capella when you speak of centers like that?
He's going to be who he is. Mitchell Robinson. He's got way more skills than Capella. I seen him dribble, spin the big man, and dunk on him. I'm talking about from the top of the key, man. He got guard skills. So, when you got a big man like him, you should let him shoot. Yeah, man, shoot the 3 sometimes.
Yeah, man, because he's been popping it in. And even though
he can shoot. And Obi, too. Oh, yeah. Another thing.
Let's talk
about Obi in Miami. Today is Saturday. Thursday. He must have been listening to me. Obi hit the dude with the whip wop, step back and hit the 3. Goodbye, Julius. Goodbye. You're out of here. See you later. Because when he did that, I said, yeah. He had about 8 dunks, man. Windmills. Obi is incredible, man. And, he could shoot. So, like I said, he could dribble, too. So
you saying Obi game is coming together?
Yeah. And I want him playing. 5, 25, 30 minutes for them, man. I don't care what you got to do. Like Trump asking for them votes.
So you saying with Obi topping here, the writing is on the wall for Julius Randle?
It's inevitable, man. The future is, like I seen the future. I seen the glimpse of the future, and I'm not in it, man. It's wonderful, man. You got to let these young guys play, man. Them old dudes, listen, that's got to out with the old and with the new, man. I'm with that, man. And I'm old. So don't ever say old, because I was making a differentiation between the old school and the new. There's some things in the old school that the new could use and profit off of, but they too busy shooting the long ball. I like the ball to go inside and then go outside, because if you got a dominant inside presence, that causes the defense to contract, and then you get your shooters, when he passes it out, they got better looks.
Right.
That's all, man.
Okay. So you feel Obi is going to progress too?
Hey, listen, what I seen in Miami, not that this Miami Pro-Am is a barometer, but what I seen, we got another Bernard King on our hands, man. I'm telling you, man.
Wow. I know you not comparing Obi
hit that
to Bernard King. Are we doing that? Are we comparing Obi to Bernard King?
He's going to be better than Bernard. Because Bernard was a straight scorer. Obi can handle the ball. I seen that. He whip-whopped my man. He whip-whopped him. Like I said, Obi, get him, ball, fake him, whip-whop him, and he sidestepped him and hit the 3. I'm talking about he hit a deep 3. All net. I said, nigga, that's all I need to see. Randle, your ass is out of here, okay? You better come to play this year. Like I said, you say fuck New York, we got the pitchfork for your ass. And believe me, Obi is the pitchfork.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn.
Yeah, I know. Somebody got to, listen,
That's why I love Real Talk with Nick, man.
Somebody got to step up.
I love Real Talk with Nick. It's the ghetto ESPN, man.
That's right. And by the way, I'm not Stephen A. Smith. I'm his illegitimate brother, Nevada Yosemite Sam Smith.
Oh, shit.
I don't drink Clorox, and I don't have chronic crackatosis that my younger brother Steven suffers from. I don't have that.
Oh, shit, man.
We gonna get it to you raw and uncut here in Harlem, man.
All right, man. And that's what I love about this channel, man.
That's right.
Uncut. Street interviews,
That's
man.
Right.
Here, a goddamn fire truck.
We ain't
no sirens or nothing, man.
New York must have a savior today.
God damn. This ain't like Real Talk with Nick. It's like we out in the country somewhere.
That's what I like.
But we in the heart of Harlem, y'all, and we're going to continue with this, man.
That's right.
Jalen Brunson, man.
I like Jalen, man. I didn't mean to.
I know you
Sometimes, I say things that, trying to be funny, and it's bad humor. I didn't, I just like I said, man, Jalen is
Think he's a good guard.
good point guard. He's gonna do.
A little undersized.
Undersized and can't. He tries to play defense. I watched film, man. He's just little, man. But he tries. Give him credit. We good with him at the point. He is a very good distributor.
Some say he's strong, man.
Yeah, he's good with the ball, man, and it's hard to get it from him. He's not. I like his assist to turnover ratio. He gets about 7 assists to 1 turnover, man. That's a good guard, man. So we need him. I just hope Randle. Like I said, certain ingredients, man, you gotta look at it. I know Jalen is a good dude, so he can, make all of that stuff better. But Randle, you gotta buy into this dude giving you the ball.
Yeah.
You gotta buy into that.
Now
there's gonna be some games, Randle, you don't get your points, man, because other guys is going to be going good. You gotta accept that. I don't want no dude getting 30 and y'all lost, and you upset and you get 20 and y'all win and you mad. This is the mentality I've been hearing about Randle.
Now, I'm glad you said that because a lot of Knicks fans is worried about the chemistry that's going to take place between Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson.
Yep.
Some say, is Julius Randle going to become the cancer in the locker room, being that he might feel like the third wheel, man?
He's going to be the third wheel. I don't see Jalen Brunson taking no backseat to no damn Randle. I don't see him doing that. He can't. He has to lead the team. So he's going to have to put Randle in his proper place. Okay? And then with him and Thibodeau, I'm sure he's going to talk to Thibodeau about them isolation plays. I'm sure he's going to do that.
Okay.
He's going to turn the ball over like he's been doing.
And check this out, man. The man that you want as a coach,
right,
Mark Jackson, he's very high on Jalen Brunson. He said the Knicks hit a home run with Jalen Brunson.
And Mark is a good scout of talent. Let me tell you something.
Especially when we speak of the point guard
Mark,
position.
Man, I had Mark with me a long time, man. Played with him for years, man. Mark is a good friend of mine, man. I'm telling you. And not only that, he played at St. John's. I used to practice with him all the time. That's my boy, man. And I don't like what y'all did there, man. You gonna say the man is religious, he believe in God, you're gonna denigrate him for that? Hey, listen, man, I ain't gonna say this again, man. Mark is right, he got morals, man. And just because he's a man that doesn't dance to your music, that don't mean that he's deferential, man. You don't defer Mark Jackson, man. And then y'all took that team from him. Y'all gotta give him a chance to come back and redeem himself, man. Y'all don't take a team from him and then leave him like that. You only do that to us, man. If that was a Kevin Lockery, a losing-ass motherfucking coach who can't win, y'all keep him playing every fucking where. You can't do that for Mark.
Wow. So
man,
Mark Jackson
love to this game in the NBA, and it was a good citizen in the NBA for y'all to denigrate him like that.
So if Mark Jackson was the Knicks coach,
we would win. Because Mark, his mind, man, you gotta understand, man. Mark got a mind, man, a basketball mind, man. And y'all gotta understand that, man. His mind ain't like everybody else. He got a vision. And his vision is a successful vision. And don't hate on it, man. You understand? Accept it for what it is, man. Just because somebody do something better than you, you don't hate on them. You try to learn from them. You understand? I learned from Mark Jackson, man. I learned to be a better coach looking at Mark Jackson. And now y'all took him off the scene. I can't learn no more. I'm looking at all these idiot coaches y'all got, like Thibodeau, a couple other idiots they got running out here acting like they coaches and they stupid, man. And I'm telling you, that Wayne Tinkle from Oregon State is a fucking idiot, man, for what you did to my nephew, man. And I'm gonna talk about your ass because it's a whole line of dumb, retarded coaches like that.
Okay.
You understand? And I'm telling you.
All right.
You ruined my nephew, man.
Damn. And that happens a lot with players, right?
With coaches,
and coaches.
Man, stupid ass
coaches and players.
Let me tell you something, that stupid ass coach in Seattle ruined me, man. Retarded my development. And always used to try to use that psychological anonym talking about, oh, Kevin, you're just here to play defense. You're going to do great. Ain't no fucking body in the NBA got a fucking MVP playing defense, man. Ain't nobody got a scoring championship playing fucking defense. Okay? I can fucking shoot, nigga. And I was supposed to shoot. I go from averaging 34 points and winning fucking championships to being a fucking bench player for a bunch of bum-ass motherfuckers that can't even fucking play. And listen to a stupid-ass, retarded-ass, pickaninny-ass, stupid-ass coach. I can't stand that motherfucker, man.
All right.
Like I think about my career and what it could have been, and looking at this stupid ass coach, a fucking black dude too, a Clorox drinking house nigga, tiny suit wearing motherfucker. His ass. I don't even want to mention his fucking name.
All right, man.
His kids is coaching now. They fucking stupid too.
All right, we gonna flip the coin, man. All right. And my next question is gonna be, man. You ain't got no money, bro. No money? I'm sorry, brother. My apologies, man.
Hold up, my brother. We doing an interview.
I'm sorry. Yeah, somebody else did, so I apologize, brother.
Right.
Kevin Williams, right?
Yes, sir.
Yo.
I'll speak to you in your own time.
Yo, come
All
here,
right,
bro.
bro.
My apologies, bro.
That was disrespectful.
Yo, man, I ain't mean no disrespect, and I'm not a disrespectful person.
Hey, yo, I apologize.
Yeah, nah, somebody else.
One time, we catch you in the park, all right?
Yo, my bad, homie.
It's okay.
Yo.
Sorry about that.
Yo, sorry about that, man. People come all the time in the middle of our interviews, panhandling and asking for money.
Yeah,
Brother felt
probably wanted some money
disrespected.
from me, and I don't have it.
Yeah.
I left my
Sorry,
wallet.
brother.
But I would
Yeah.
give him a couple of dollars.
Yeah, but moving right along, man. We was talking about developing players and whatnot.
Right. And not only that, you gotta have the coach gotta develop his damn self. The coach develops with his players. Like you gotta look at guys like Phil Jackson, these fucking Mussolini type coaches. They come in with this mentality, like, yeah, fuck it. You're gonna play by the way I play and don't concede anything. You understand? Until you get good players like a Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, where you have to make some kind of concession.
Right.
That's Phil Jackson. And he only got the best players. Phil Jackson can't take mediocre players and make them better.
Right.
Can't do that. He's a fraud, man. You get Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, you get Paxson, Kerr, and Michael, and guess what, man? You can win a championship. And they had a good bench. Okay, Cliff from Wichita State had him, Antoine Carr. Man, they had a good team, man. And you gotta understand, man. That's why they won. Wasn't Phil Jackson? It was Michael Jordan, though.
Yeah. Okay. Now, going back to Mark Jackson, if Mark Jackson was the Knicks coach, do you think there would even be a Jalen Brunson on the roster at this time, or would he develop Emmanuel quickly?
Mark would have brought him in because Mark is high on him. So the Brain Trust wanted him. Leon, see, one thing you gotta understand: the Brain Trust ain't gonna change when Mark get there. They still gonna be there. Dolan's still gonna be the stupid owner, and Mark is gonna have to work and weave his way through that stupid shit. But Mark is a professional; he can do it. And not only that, when he gets the results that he wants, then he can give his input a little bit more readily. So.
Okay. All right. And RJ, who you said was going to be the face, do you think he's going to
be the face of the Knicks, man? Because Randle went south on us last year. Hey, listen, man. Last year, what Randle did, you understand? I'm not trusting this nigga to lead us, man. He got to make up for what he did last year. Okay? You give him all this money. And that's the worst thing you could do with certain players is give them all this money after they done proved themselves when they hungry and got the money. Then you reward them, and then all of a sudden they say, well, I ain't got to play hard no more. I'm paid. And that's what happened last year. And it showed, dude. So this year, you going to earn your 32 fucking million, or you going to get the fuck out of here. For real. Go to fucking the Pelicans with that bullshit.
All right, my man.
I don't mean to be. It's just that when you say fuck New York, as long as we've been wanting to win it here, you just say fuck us, man. Fuck you, man. And I'm telling you, man, we done been losing too long here to have some fucking players say fuck us, man. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel about that. And yo Dolan and stupid 10-man Thibodeau and the rest of you idiots ain't gonna wash that away. You gonna have to prove that to New York, man.
Now, you call Tom Thibodeau 10-man.
Yeah, 10-man. That nigga got a brain like a fucking idiot.
Do you think he's being misunderstood? Because some would say
No,
Tom Thibodeau
like
really want.
Meatloaf.
All right, put aside the insults, man.
Head motherfucker don't got no brain in it.
But do he have good intentions, man?
The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Just because you intend good, nigga, when it comes out sour, nigga, you gotta make adjustments. When you seen Randle going south, you seen Derrick Rose got injured, you didn't make the necessary adjustments to maintain the season. That's why the season left. Regardless of what, you gotta coach what you have and coach to win, man. Great coaches could take regular players and make them better.
Right.
And Tom Thibodeau can't do that. He's stuck on, I got these 7 guys, and the rest, they just going to have to blend in. That type of Mussolini-type mentality is what gets you a loss, losing. You need Mark Jackson here, a young, innovative coach that makes everybody on the team involved. You see the coaching in Golden State, Mark developed that.
Okay. And my boy, Manu Quickly, man. Manu Quickly's in Miami too, balling.
I see Miami, who was giving Obi the ball. And he was giving him the ball right. So Emmanuel Quickly looked right. Okay, so like I said, Emmanuel Quickly looked good. Obi looked good. We looked good. Okay, and Emmanuel Quickly was throwing alley-oops and passing the ball. He looked like a point guard. So he worked on his game. So now the Knicks, you need to work on getting him minutes. Okay, because he was throwing the ball to Obi lovely. And make sure he's in that unit with Obi. Because y'all got 2 5s. So it doesn't matter what you put out there. Just make sure you play all them dudes together, man.
And this is last but not least, man. Should the Knicks be concerned having a bunch of lefties, man? Two
like
questions.
that.
We got a bunch of guards.
I like the lefties. Hey, listen.
But the opponents, can they force them right?
And they'll go right. We're going to train our lefties to go right and finish right. Just train them. And going left, they strong. Like, one thing lefties are great shooters, and they got a better angle at the basket than righties. And I don't know why. They do. But the only problem with most lefties is they can't go right. When you get a lefty that can go right, he's dangerous, man. You know, like a James Harden, that motherfucker go right, he's dangerous, man. He can't play deep for shit, and he's a nut, but that nigga dangerous. He can score.
Okay. All right, my man. With that being said, man, the one and only Harlem greatest.
And listen, I apologize for the vagrancy in New York.
Yeah. I ain't mean to disrespect him, money. I thought he was panhandling. Yo, you know what's crazy is that
for money, man. Come on, man.
that happens before. So, you know, the brother felt offended because he just wanted to meet Kevin Williams.
No, he wanted some money from.
Oh, he did want some money.
He said, "I'll talk to you later." I know that. Look, you know, maybe he wanted to meet me, but you know, come on, man. I'm doing an interview.
They see the camera up in the
I mean,
like. This is the thing I don't like when Real Talk with Nick do his street interviews. It's like he ain't a big corporation.
No.
So let's just talk.
I envision us being in the boardroom, Nick, me and you, talking about, we started from the street and look where we at.
Oh, my man. We going to get it on, bro.
And we going to do it, man.
All right. And with that being said, we out. Harlem.
Harlem forever, baby.